Hey everybody, it's Matthew Swires again with the Trademark Company, and today we're dealing with the subject, debt if you dare. Listen, at some point in your business, if you're an entrepreneur and if you're an entrepreneur for long enough, you're going to have a time where you may have to consider going into debt. Maybe it's an economic downturn, businesses offer particular reason, who knows why. Maybe you've had just a confluence of forces that came by. I mean, everyone remembers this little thing. We're sort of looking in the back rearview mirror called COVID. Okay, there are a lot of reasons why your business can go into debt or have a slide. But then the question is should you go into debt to basically pull your business out? And this is a really, really difficult question. We all want to hope and dream that we're going to be able to pull our business out if you don't have any customers anymore, whatever the case may be. But really, you need to ask yourself 3 questions before you go into debt to bail out a business which is struggling or failing, okay? And you've got to admit the hard truth. You don't want to be, diminishing your savings or, taking on loans that you're not going to be able to repay to basically, continue to, keep a struggling business afloat that really should be allowed to sink, okay? So here are the 3 questions that you really should ask before you go into debt to bail out or fund your business once it starts having a problem. Number 1, do you have a plan to get it back to profitability? And such. It's a challenge, but or the reasons that have caused you to have a problem, are they so insurmountable that you're just on a wish and a prayer that you're going to get this thing back? Number 2, the debt will enable you to enable that plan back to profitability. Okay, these are 2 big questions you've got to answer. So number 1, do you have a plan? Number 2, is it going to basically enable you to get that business going back up in the right direction? Right now it's been going down. You want to get it going back up. And of course, finally, will it be sufficient? The plan, and if you enact the plan and the debt, enabling the plan to actually then also pay off the debt. That's the 3rd, thing. So again, the only time you really want to be able to bail out your business if it's basically doing, poorly is, can you actually come up with a plan that's going to actually get you back to profitability? And if so, it's called an investment in that plan. You invest in that plan, and going into debt's okay, so long as you don't go into so much debt that the plan in and of itself, can't actually afford to pay back the debt, because then you're just creating, solving one issue with another issue. So use those 3 steps to basically, determine debt if you dare. Hopefully you don't have this situation ever, but if you do, hopefully these 3 steps will help you get through it a little bit easier. Again, we're here at the Trademark Company always to answer your questions and any of your trademark filing needs. Buzz us if we can be of service. Thank you so much.